Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter, Forest and Wildlife Resource. Very easy chapter. Forest, we can see that existence, progress and development of man, they all are dependent on resource. If we are progressing, if we are developing, if we are existing, it is only because of resource. Now the definition is what is actually meant by forest. General meaning of forest is accumulation of trees, scrubs, or heaps of grass. So what is the meaning of forest? Forest is a accumulation where you can see so many trees, scrubs, and heaps of grasses can be seen. Scrubs or shrubs. Here it has to be taking the meaning of shrubs. Next. Now what is a virgin vegetation? Second important question. So in a natural vegetation, only that vegetation is included which can be raised naturally without the help of a man. Now in the forest, we are not planting the trees. We are not watering the trees. It is naturally growing. The trees are growing naturally. Such kind of a vegetation, it is known as a vegetation, a virgin vegetation. Virgin vegetation is those vegetation where the trees are grown without the human help. And such vegetation we can see in Himalayas, second in Sundarban, and third in the remote areas of Thar Desert. Now classification of forest. In classification of forest, in last class, standard 9th, you have seen like deciduous forest, tundra vegetation, desert forest, tropical forest. But now you are going to know the classification of forest on other basis. So the question will be, explain the types of forest according to administration. Explain the types of forest according to administration. So according to administration, first type of forest is reserved, second is protected, and third is unclassified forest. So according to administration, reserve forest means, administration means who will look after. So in reserve forest, it is totally under government. So there is restriction. Here we cannot do the lumbering, that is a collection of woods and forest product, या फिर collection of woods or for pasturing. Pasturing means you cannot take the animal for grazing over there. So that is reserved forest. If we talk about protected forest, protected means they are looked after by the administration, like local peoples. For example, at state level, the state government look after it. Gram Panchayat is there, they will look after it. Gram Panchayat will see, like this. Local peoples here are permitted to collect the wood. Here in protected forest, wood collection is also possible. Animals can be also grazed, but it should be taken such that there should be no harm to the forest. And third is a unclassified forest. Unclassified forest means these forests which are not classified as reserved and protected. Those forests which are not reserved and not protected, they comes under unclassified forest. So here nobody can go also, because the forest is very dense, and if you wanted to take risk, cutting of the tree can be done over there. Yeah, animal grazing can be done. There is no restriction. Next, on the basis of ownership. So on the basis of ownership, the forest is classified as state forest. State forest means central government or state. In a state, if a forest is there, it will be looked after by state forest. It is owned by state forest. And if it talk about union territories, then it comes for central government. Communal forest means these forests are owned by gram panchayat, municipality, municipal corporation, district panchayat. They are controlling the communal forest. And private forest, they are owned by individuals like us. For example, some forests are found in Odisha, Meghalaya, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh. So they are looked after by those local peoples only who are having that acre of land. So they come under the private forest. So next new concept, that is deforestation. What is deforestation? Deforestation means the forest is destroyed. and it creates a problem on the progress of the, it creates a problem in the globe. So this is a simple topic. Deforestation means cutting of the trees, destruction of forest. We can see that trees are destroyed naturally also, no doubt, but trees are destroyed much by human beings only. Because of human interference only, much the trees are destroyed. So what happens because of deforestation? Because of cutting of forest, what will happen? First of all, the quantity of carbon dioxide will increase. Second, greenhouse effects become more intense, like greenhouse gases are there, the proportion of that gas will increase. Next, if forest is not there, then soil will be also eroded easily. For example, the roots of the tree hold the soil. Now if the trees are not there, then the soil will not be holded, and because of this, the soil will be blown away. And in peninsular India, we can see the forest area is decreasing with due to deforestation, because man is greedy and he wants so many things from the forest, and for that purpose he is cutting down the forest. Even many living organisms, the animals, wild animals which are living in the forest, they are losing their abodes. Abodes means their place. So that's why we can see the wild animals are coming out in urban area, and then what happened, we kill them. Okay, so we can see many of the carnivorous animals are killed, because those carnivorous animals are coming out of the forest, because the forest cover is not there. And because of this, what happened, they are coming to the urban area, rural area, and they kill herbivorous animals. They kill the animals which are taken care by the domestic people, and because of that we kill the carnivorous animals. So this is a total problem created due to the deforestation. So what should be done? Very important question. What are the remedies for forest conservation? What are the remedies for forest conservation? Very important question. Here research should be done. If wood is there, so take an option for wood. Then the trees will not be cut and forest will be protected. So research should be done that option for the wood should be done. Find out. Next we can see that if there is no need to cut the tree, then it should not be cut. But if any development work is there, like for bridge is there, railway is there, irrigation facility is there, construction of dam is there, if such kind of a development work is there, then the tree should be cut. And when we cut those trees, we should take care that the same species should be planted somewhere else, and there should be a ban of a tree on those trees which are not fully grown. Next stop, the industries who require raw material from forest, so they should be forced that you should do the afforestation also. If industries require raw material from forest, means they should follow the two policy. They can cut the trees, but they have to plant the trees also. And under the name of ecotourism, ecotourism means tourism, you know, but when we go from one place to another for picnic, at that time we throw the plastics and plastics on the road, yeah, in the forest, which cause harm to the trees. So ecotourism method should be adopted, in which the whatever the wrappers or plastics are there, it should be disposed of in a correct manner. So that is ecotourism. Even widespread public awareness should be there. People should be made aware regarding the forest. Next, the importance of the forest should be included in syllabus of schools. Students should be made understand what is the importance of forest. Next, social forestry means plantation of trees on the side of the railways or footpath. Such kind of a social forestry should be done. Agroforestry should be done. Agriculture based should be done. And by taking the steps, so we cannot say that the fodder animal require fodder, like that only local people require firewood for the cooking. So that should cannot be cancelled, but that should be also fulfilled. And social forestry method should be also done. Even in place of firewood, other methods are there, like solar energy and natural gas, yeah, biogas. Such kind of things should be implemented. Next, the trees which are infected, if some trees are infected, so it has to be removed, because if it is not removed, then it will create a problem to the other trees also. Next, forest fire causes heavy damage to forest. So fire causes damage to the forest. So if forest fire should be taken that on the spot, yeah, as early as possible the fire is being dozed off. Next, nowadays due to the transportation, many people go to the pilgrim and they have a food or prasad in the forest. They keep bhandaras. Okay, so at that time what happened, much pollution is done to the forest, like cutting the trees and then cooking, then throwing off the plastics everywhere over there. Litter is spread properly, litter is spread over there, so steps should be taken that the forest is being protected. And last, if animal pasture is required, because animal husbandry is also important occupation, so for that purpose what happen, an area should be there where the animal grazing should be done. Animal should not be grazed anywhere, but a area should be provided that animal grazing take place over there. So this much